What is up, my fellow laggers? Laggerhythm here, and welcome to the first episode in this brand new series, the Minecraft Mob Battle Royale. In this series, we are going to be looking at all the mobs according to the Minecraft wiki and how popular they are around the world. Now, how this is set up is we are going to go by parts, and the first part is utility and passive mobs. And we set them up against each other, such as Iron Golem versus Snow Golem. And we're going to go onto a website called Google Trends and type each of these in and see which of the two are more popular in a country. And I have a random wheel with 8 countries that will determine which country we will pick for the mob. As we go on in the video, it will become a little more clear what we're doing, so just follow along with me for now. So let's go ahead and get started. Our first matchup is Iron Golem versus Snow Golem, and this is on the Google Trends data sheet. And it looks like Iron Golem has clearly won in every single country around the world, so there's no need to go to the wheel to determine what country is going to be picked for the winner. Therefore, Iron Golem is going to move on to the next round, and Snow Golem is going to be eliminated. Also, the color of the country depends on how strong the prevalence is. For example, if it's a light blue, that means only it's leading by like 60%. But if it's dark blue, it's leading by like 90 to 100%. Therefore, Iron Golem is very, very popular. So our next matchup is Wither versus a chicken. And of course, the chicken is going to be more popular than the Wither because the Wither is only in Minecraft and chicken is edible. It's in Minecraft and many other ways you can search it up. And oh my gosh, it's so popular that in countries like America, the chicken is winning by 100% to less than 1% margin. And in Europe, it's like 98% to 2% margins, which is crazy. The same is said for cow versus mushroom, with cow winning by a landslide. And for pig against brown mushroom, with pig winning. However, in the case of sheep versus squid, there are a few countries that are actually voting for sheep over squid. I thought it would have been the opposite. But the countries voting for sheep over squid are South Africa, Kenya, Ireland, and New Zealand. However, none of these countries are on the 8 that we can choose from the wheel, so squid is still going to end up winning. But the same cannot be said with villager versus wandering trader, with villager winning by a landslide. And the same goes for bat versus ocelot. Cat versus horse is actually a little bit closer, with Ireland saying that horses are more popular than cats. However, the rest of the world agrees that cat is more popular than horse, so therefore cat wins. And ladies and gentlemen, we have got our first indecisive one, which is donkey versus mule. This one's actually very interesting. America claims that mules are more popular than donkeys. Same goes for France, but not for Spain. Italy claims that mules are more popular. Russia says donkey. Gosh, the world is so divided on this one. We have to go to the wheel for this one to determine which one's the winner. All right, and here we are at the wheel. I'm going to go ahead and spin it, and the winner of donkey versus mule will be determined by Great Britain. And Great Britain actually voted for donkey, so it looks like donkey is going to be moving on, and sorry, mule. Strider wins over skeleton horse. And I thought that this one was actually going to be a little bit closer, but fox overtakes rabbit in every single country, so fox moves on. And we've actually gotten our second indecisive one on the day in Parrot versus turtle. So Spain and France are like 2 of the only countries in the world that are voting for parrot over turtle, interestingly enough. However, a lot of other countries are voting for turtle over parrot. My goodness, America is 82 to 18. Russia 63 to 37. That's more what I'm expecting. So onto the wheel to decide the winner. Let's give this wheel a nice spin. And will parrot or will turtle be moving on? It's going to pick the United States, and the United States picked turtle over parrot, so turtle will be moving on. And so the next indecisive one is actually the very next one, which is cod versus salmon, 2 different kinds of fish. So let's take a look at the graph. So the United States prefers salmon over cod, not surprised by that. However, a lot of the colder countries up north, like Russia, Finland, Norway, and Sweden, prefer cod over salmon. Spain really likes salmon, and France really likes cod. That's very interesting. All right, onto the wheel. And will it be cod or will it be salmon? Let's see what the wheel decides to pick. and Russia. And Russia was one of the colder countries mentioned earlier, so it is going to pick cod. So cod moves on. And the final duo of round 1 is actually another indecisive one, which is pufferfish versus tropical fish. So countries like America and Spain are preferring tropical fish over pufferfish. However, France and Germany are preferring pufferfish over tropical fish. Now, some countries in this one, like Russia and China, chose not to respond. So if I roll them on the wheel, I'm just going to roll again. All right, and our final spin of round 1 goes to Russia, and that was not one that put input, so we're gonna have to spin again, and it is going to go to China, which is another one that did not give input. So we're gonna have to spin one more time, and it better not land on China or Russia. All right, let's try this one final time. What countries it's going to land on, and it's not going to be China or Russia. It is not one of those two. It is Spain. And Spain picked tropical fish over pufferfish. So that is going to do it, guys, for round 1 of the Minecraft Mob Battle Royale, the utility and passive mobs part. For the second part of this episode, I will be publishing it later this week, which will be the second round, the third round, and then I believe the final round. So here is the results from the first round. Pause the video if you ever want to look. And thank you guys so much for watching. Come back for part 2, published later this week again. And lag on. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.